All is well, and I'm getting ready. I thought I would go live. I'm sitting here. I slept most of the day, but I got something in today that I'm really excited, and I'm so excited that I wanted to show all of you. I've been trying to get me an LED mask for the last 6 months or so, and they're just so darn expensive, especially if you want a good, nice one. And I wanted a good, nice one. So, as you know, I love Prix d'Art by Paris, and so I was able to get one. Emmett is the first one in my room. How are you doing, Emmett? So, I'm going to be showing you my new, I call it my new toy. But yeah, we're going to unbox it together, and it's just something I bought for myself. It's not a promotional video, nothing like that, just something that I bought for myself, and I just like it. But I haven't used it yet, so we're going to unbox it together. Emmett, I hope all is well in your life. How are you? What's been going on? I don't know. It's 1:47 my time, which means it's 11 in California and stuff like that. I don't know where you are, but I'm going to be turning this light down, and I'm going to go over to my vanity. Well, first of all, I got to go get my box. I was so excited when I got it, when I was actually able to actually get my hands on it, and then when it got mailed to me today, I'm so excited. So I have to get scissors as well because I think it has plastic on it. I don't know, but we're gonna unbox it together, and we're gonna look at it and see what all it does and what all it says, and how it works, and all that good, nice stuff. After I have my cigarette, of course, I got my cigarette in my hand. And Emmett, if you don't mind, can you double tap the screen or hit that like button while you're in here? It just helps your girl out. There's a lot going on. George Clooney days. You're funny. I've been watching the Karen Reed trial. I have never seen so many liars in all my life. Fabrication. Just the craziest stuff I've ever seen. Did you delete that at 2:27? No. Why does it say that it was deleted at 2:27? I don't know. Like, Cellbrite tells you when you delete something, like, you can't just make that stuff up, you know? Karen Reed is on trial for the second time of supposedly going backwards and unaliving her police officer's boyfriend. Her police officer boyfriend. But actually, she dropped him off at the party with all the police officers. And he's got dog bite on his arm with claw marks, and just it's absolutely insane, you know. But anyway, so hello and welcome in. I don't know what you're writing, but I'm gonna go ahead and take that out because I don't know what you're writing. And I'm gonna go get my toy that I got. And yeah, it's just a whole lot of stuff. You just have to go watch it. Casey Anthony? Oh, 100% guilty. That's the woman that went partying and her kid was in the trunk of her car. And she didn't want her mom and dad to have her child, so she made sure they didn't. That's my opinion on that. And she was sleeping with her attorney. So, like, yeah, it's just gross. And now she's out here, a free woman, supposedly giving advice on TikTok of law advice and shit. Yeah, I smoke inside my office. Get over it. Find something else to harp about. Because I really don't give a shit what you think about it. How about that? All right, now I'm going to put you up here. Oh, man. All right. Here we go. I'm going to put you up here. Oh, there we go. Do-do-do-do-do. And I'm not autistic, so. And anyone that is autistic, don't make fun of them. Do not make fun of people that are autistic. Thank you, Lee. It is not their fault. They didn't do anything. And don't come in my room making fun of autistic people, because I will kick your ass out. All right, so this is my new toy. It's made by, can you see it? Prix Paris. And what it does, it's an LED mask. And it is going to do all kinds of stuff for us. It's going to take the wrinkles away, shrink the pores, tighten the skin. My channel is about makeup and products and reviews on products. And I've been trying to get my hands on this for a while. And this is a $6,000 mask. Go look it up yourself. And I really like this one because it also has the neck. So I can just be sitting there for, 30 minutes to an hour and put my mask on. And, well, I'll probably put on, like, I love this stuff right here. Organi, made in Australia. I don't think lights are going to make you look younger. It's not about that. Shane, I don't know who hurt you or what your problem is, but this is my life, and I love skincare now that I've gotten into it. And it's kind of like a hobby for me. So I'm sorry that you don't like my hobby. Nothing I can do about it. Nolan, are you asking me if I like Denzel Washington? I used to like all actors and actresses, but I no longer do. Matrix, that's what my husband wears. Thank you, Shane. Yeah, that is a very good cologne. It smells really good, but I don't think that the Toilette one is good. It's mostly the one that is the real cologne that smells the best. I think that, like, the Toilette one, it's like they water it down or something. I don't know who Chris Pine is. I'm actually wearing multifocals. I'm nearsighted in this eye, farsighted in this eye. I have astigmatism. One is -2.5, one is +50, something like that. Yeah, the actual perfume is the one. I don't know who Chris Helmsworth is. I don't know what you're talking about. These glasses I actually got through Firmu. I did a promotion for them, and these are the glasses that I chose. And I can see, and I like them, and That's really all that matters. So anyways, we're going to open this box up because I've been very, very excited to get this. It's taken a few weeks to get it. As I said, it retails, and it's on sale right now, retails for $6,000. You can go to their website as we're speaking right now and see it for $6,000. Let's see how we're gonna push this up. Push! We may have to tear it up. I don't really like tearing stuff up, but no, we just got it. Do I dye my hair? No, actually, I highlight my hair. Ooh. Okay, so it comes like this. It says 8 element. If you can see it. Multi-purpose skincare mask. Apple and great stem cell technology, which is actually what I have right here. Is the new stuff I had gotten in the Apple the Apple and grape stem cell technology. So I have that as well already in the I believe this is the mask. Yeah, that's a mask, and this one is a concentrate. I guess if you put it on for 60 seconds, it's supposed to like remove wrinkles or something. And then this one I have in the same thing. It's a serum. So this is a serum that you put on there. Yeah, stem cell technology. But my favorite is this red wine. This red wine intensive mask is one of my absolute favorite. Now, all of these range for $1,500 all day long. Paris is very expensive luxury skincare. And this is the amazing wine intensive cream. And I absolutely I don't know, I love it. And it just smells so nice. Like, it's just such a good product. And I like that it's also the red, like that color. So I would call that red. I'll put some on right now. I have to have my, oh, hang on. Hold on, I gotta go to my other bathroom and get my little dipper. So give me 1 second. My little Victoria, she'll talk to you. Okay, I'm back. Did Victoria talk to you? And I'm gonna show these products right here. Thank you, Lewis. This one is Dior 24 karat. Amazing. This one is the 24 gold facial peel system. I've got a lot of stuff that is Dior. Like this bottle right here. The collagen Dior is, I think it's 1900 retail. I think it's the same for this Dior 24 karat vitamin C. Now this smells like an orange. It is as if you put oranges on your face. But this, oh, ladies and gentlemen, this is amazing. I love this stuff. Like, I love how it smells. It's got a really unique, like, I don't even know how to call it. It does smell kind of like apple and grape, I guess you could say. And I love how it just really blends in the skin and just, it's so pretty and just makes your skin just glow. And there's a reason this stuff is $1,900. There's a reason for it. Now, yesterday I'd done my micro needling, and as you guys see today, all healed up. As you see, this was all like messed up when I got done, and my face was all, you know, messed up. But as you see today, it is all healed up from all the products that I use that just are amazing. Like, oh, I don't even know how to explain it, but I love this stuff. I think out of everything that I have, this is probably my favorite one. I just want to get the serum because I've got the mask, I've got the, I don't know what we call this, the lotion or whatever you call it, but I want to get the serum that goes into your skin. The serum is a little bit more potent, and so that's the next thing that I'm going to get is the serum. But this one is a red wine intensive cream. So if you go online, you'll be able to read about it. And I love how beautiful the bottle is, or, you know, how it's just gorgeous. Like, this is just gorgeous. It's one of my favorite out of all of my skincare. And it just feels and looks so pretty on the skin. Now, right now, I don't have any makeup on at all. It's just all me, okay? I also came across this, and it's called the Nassif MD Dermaceuticals. And it's an exfoliate. It's called Dawn to... Hang on. Hold up. Hello, Randall. Thank you. Thank you, love. Double tap the screen if you don't mind. It helps your girl out. I also love that once I put that on, I can feel like a tingling feeling. Like it gives you like a nice little tingling feeling that you can feel that it's working. It's actually working. You deleted your words, Randall? Or Randall? Okay, so anyway, this right here is something new that I thought I would try. And this is a dawn to dusk exfoliate and cleanse. You can do it in the AM and the PM. So it exfoliates as you do it. Apply a dime size amount onto damp skin and gently massage face until cleanser foams. Rinse with warm water or damp washcloth. Now, I've never heard of this one before, so I just thought I would try it. I've got so much skincare, it's insane. Okay, what did we do with my mask? Because that's really what I want to show. But anyway, okay, so this I got, this is got 24 karat gold in it. This retails, I want to say $500, something like that. I'm not really sure. This is the Endless Beauty, and it's made in the USA, even though I thought it came from Paris. But this is the authentication that it comes with right here, showing the certificate of authentication. And I've never got to see this before. This is a 24 karat gold facial pill system. So we're gonna see this. Don't hate on my glasses. Leave my glasses alone. I got, ooh, how nice. I got all different, I got like 5 pairs of glasses. It looks like that. It doesn't really, it has like a skincare smell. It doesn't really have a smell to it, but it's like a gel, and then it has like stuff in it. Let me test it on my hand here and see what I think of it. But I like all the Dior, or yeah, I think it's called Dior 24 karat gold. All right, so yeah, it's got stuff in it that like exfoliates. I don't know if you can see it or not. Right here. I can sure feel it. Do you see that? That's the little exfoliating, where it exfoliates your skin. So You just do this, and then it takes off all your dead skin, which I just exfoliated yesterday, so I don't have any real dead skin, I would say. See what it does after that. Interesting. So we'll put that back up. I will probably use that tomorrow. I don't know. I might use the Nassif MD. It's not as expensive as this stuff. So I also like to use non-expensive products as well. Because I like to try all products. Because I like to see how all products are different. And I think sometimes even the cheaper products are better than some of them. Let me see here. I'll have to take you to... I put it in there in case when people come to visit me, they want to cleanse their skin. We've got... This is made by Sun and Moon. So this is Seize the Day Plump Perfect Daily Facial Moisturizer. This is called Sunny Days. And this Glistens Glows Facial Enzyme Scrub. This one is Starry Nights. It rejuvenates, relax face and neck cream. This one is Nice to Mask You, Unwind, and Undo. Lots of different masks here, I didn't notice. This one is What Dreams Are Made Of, and it calms and corrects gel night mask. I might use this one tonight because I have not used these at all. And this one has like lavender in it, I believe. After your skincare regimen, smooth generously and evenly over entire face, gently massage until absorbed. Okay, yeah, it has lavender. Okay, now when I looked these up, these were only like either $10 to $15 a piece. So these are where people can literally, afford them. That's why I buy all different kinds. So this is called Just Believe, and it is a polish and repair. So that is for if someone comes to my house and like they stay the night or something. And then I've got their little toothpaste for them. Over here, I just got these in. I might be reselling these, but this is called Remove. And this removes your makeup and stuff. This was not that expensive. And it's like a micellar cleansing milk. And then I also got this to try as well. Strivectin hair. Anybody ever heard of that? It's got the shampoo, conditioner, and what's the other one? It's for finer flat hair, which is like mine. And it got bodifying radiance serum. So yeah, I'm going to try that tomorrow. But I got a good deal on these, so I might take one and put it in my whatnot bin so somebody can buy the other one. They're not that expensive, I don't think. I'm not really sure. So yeah, there's that. And I try all different kinds of makeup. Hi, Anna. And I try all different kinds of skincare because that way you, as the public, don't have to go out and buy it yourself and then be dissatisfied, because I will tell you the truth as to whether I like it or whether it's yucky. I'm not going to lie about it. And I'm not getting paid for any of this. All of this is my own stuff. And I do work for companies where I promote and market their stuff. But you better believe it better be good or it's a no-go. Another thing I found on my own that I've been really liking is the Mario Badescu skincare. They've been established since 1967. This is a facial spray that I use a lot, and it has aloe, cucumber, and green tea in it. I've noticed a big difference with this stuff. I love this stuff. It is amazing. As you can see, I've used quite a bit of it, But I have had this now for, I want to say 3 or 4 months now. So this big bottle goes a long way, and I use it almost daily. This one is another one that I've used quite a bit, and it's got aloe, herbs, and rose water. Of course, you're going to smell the rose. It smells delicious. But these two, I don't know. Especially after I micro needle, I just spray it all around, and I also use it as a setting spray when I'm done putting my makeup on. But yeah, I go live all the time without makeup, and then I will put makeup on, and we'll do like a makeup tutorial or something like that, you know. As I buy all different kinds of foundations and stuff, my own money. Hang on. As I can show you right here, this is all my own money. Everything I've done here is my own money. These are all the Tom Ford's ones I have. Tom Ford. This is the Essence. That's $10. This one is the Il Maquillage. This one is just one that I found on the internet. I don't even know if I've used that one yet. This one is Wet n Wild. I really like the Wet n Wild for $10. This one is the Glowing Serum or Foundation. It is so good. It's like a dewy foundation. I really like it. I got something making my stuff knock over. Hang on. What do we got in there? Oh, it's on the comb. Hold up. I got a comb in there. Okay. Let's put these back. This one is the House Labs that I got. It's okay. I'm not in love with it. This one, it's okay. I'm not in love with it either, but it's NYX. Can't stop. Won't stop. This is one of the main Pearlesce. This is one of the main primers that I use. It's a very, very good primer because it's not just a primer, but I can't even see it, but it's, if you guys take a screenshot of this, this is very good. It does exactly what it says it's going to do. It's got green tea in it. It's got matcha in it. This is one of my products that I use all the time. This is called the Eye Brightener, and as you're older, you need to use more of a darker color instead of the white color. It's just a lipstick. Mostly this is my primer and my sponge. I always put my blush in here because this blush is the only blush I use, and it's like $6 by Catrice. I really love it. We'll go to the next drawer. This one right here is my powders. Some of my eyelashes, and a lot of mascara and lipsticks and lip gloss. This is something that I'd gotten. I used it for a while. It's Korean. But that's mostly what this one is. This one is the eyeshadows, the makeup traveling kit, some blush, some eyelashes, things like that. All of this stuff is just stuff that I've bought. That's Jeffree Star. I've had it for about 2 years. It's almost gone. This is for your feet by 24 Karat Gold that I use. These are some of the serums and perfumes and stuff like that that I use. These are just some of my favorite makeups. So everything, I just buy it, and then I just see if I like it, and if I like it, then I tell you all about it, and then you can decide if you want to go and get you some, you know. Hi, why don't you have a nail on your finger? I do. Anyway, so let's go back to the mask because that's what I'm really excited. Now I just ruined my whole glasses. Lord have mercy. Okay, I'm really excited about this mask. I want to see how it works. I want to see what it does. I want to see everything about it because I've been wanting it for so long. So what does everybody think about the Shannon Sharp stuff? Boy, when it rains, it pours, doesn't it? It's weird how everything comes back to haunt you, you know, years later. But what does people think about all of that? Ooh, okay. So it looks like this when we open it up. And mind you, I've never had a mask, so this is the neck part. And it looks like this. So all them lights are going to be going. I have no idea what this is yet. I don't know what this is yet. What in the world? This must be the part that you hook it into to charge it, which is what I will do before I use it. Ooh, isn't she pretty? Oh, this would go around here, the back of it. So this is what it looks like on the inside of her. And this is what it looks like on the outside of her. And then, of course, you've got the charger, and she's very, very nice. But as I said, go on their website. It's $6,000. I'm going to start using mine every single day for like an hour or so. Maybe when I lay down and I sleep or something, use mine. Yeah, it has all of these different things in here as well. This is the controller that comes with it. I might just keep her in the box because it'll keep it from getting dirt or anything on it. So this is the controller that you plug everything into, and then you control it on what you want the mask to actually do. The interesting part I found about this mask is that it has 8 different colors that you can go through, and we're going to go through that right now on the 8 different things. This device utilizes the principle of photodynamic therapy to activate deep cells and improve skin metabolism. When the skin absorbs light, this energy is converted into intracellular energy, relaxing and strengthening the micro blood vessels. This leads to a photochemical reaction, triggering enzymatic reactions that increase the activity of catalase and superoxide dismutase SOD within cells. These enzymes act as a cellular guards and cleaners while also boosting the cell's energy source, adenosine triphosphate, ATP, which is decomposed. The increase in glycine and protein content promotes cell synthesis, replacing old cells with new ones. It also stimulates the secretion of basic fibroblast growth factor, which they call BFGF, and epidermal growth factor, EGF. Collagen fibers rearrange, preventing and eliminating melanin formation, accelerating cell growth, enhancing blood circulation, and promoting collagen protein production. This results in increased skin elasticity and has significant effects on repairing aging skin, acne, fading spots, promoting skin tightening, while also alleviating sunburn, so you don't get a sunburn. So the red light is with a wavelength of 630 nm, known as the biological activity light. It improves cell activity, accelerates metabolism, and promotes collagen formation. It also whitens the skin, reduces wrinkles, increases skin elasticity, improves skin condition, repairs damaged skin, shrinks pores, and firms the skin, providing anti-aging and antioxidant efficiency. The green light, with a wavelength of 520 nm, it neutralizes, balances, and stabilizes the skin. It reduces skin oil secretion, balances water and oil effectively, relieves mental stress, and promotes lymphatic gland drainage to reduce swelling. Oh, that's nice. I'm going to like that one because that's really good that it does that. Blue light. the blue light wavelength of 47 nm inhibits inflammation and has bactericidal and anti-inflammatory effects without harming the skin. It treats I don't even know this word, propion bacterium, significantly reducing acne inflammation and promoting healing. It effectively dispels acne sores, provides bacter, it's bactericidal, boy, this is weird, bactericidal and anti-inflammatory effects, repairs the skin and prevents scarring and pigmentation. So it's very good if you have AZIT. I'm 49, I will be 50 in a few months. Yellow light with a wavelength of 590 nm. It improves oxygen exchange to cells, supplements energy to skin cells, decomposes pigment, promotes lymphatic drainage as well, improves rough skin and wrinkles, treats skin redness, fever, ringworm, and enhances immunity. How would it treat a ringworm? The purple light, combining red and blue light frequencies, it provides dual phototherapy efficiency, especially effective in treating acne and removing acne scars. Cyan light gradually enhances cell energy and promotes metabolism effectively. White light penetrates deep into the skin, accelerates metabolism of active tissue, and helps reduce skin discoloration while also improving fine lines and loose skin. So that's everything that it does. It says clean your face thoroughly, allowing it to air dry naturally, or gently pat dry with a soft towel. Avoid using a coarse towel to prevent enlarging pores or causing rough skin. Connect the power supply to the box to a power outlet, then connect the opposite of the end of the power supply, blah, 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 to the controller. Next, connect the USB plugs of the facial and neck mask to the device controller's USB ports. And then from there, you just decide what you are going to use and how long. It ranges from 0 to 60 minutes. And don't stare at the light. You can adjust the brightness level from 1 to 9 as desired. You can also choose the flicker mode if preferred. The microelectronics setting allows adjustment of the microelectronic strength, EMS ranging from 1 to 9 according to individual requirements, which means whether or not it's going to make you feel weird. No, I'm 49. I will be 50 in August. So, pretty interesting. I'm excited to use it. It is a very expensive product. So I take very good care of all of my things, and I will be taking very good care of this as well. But this is my new baby right here, and she is actually this right here. So if you go look her up, you will be seeing that she is $6,000, and you can find her also. I saw somebody have one for $400, and someone have one for sale for, I think it was $1,900. So, but this baby, she does it all, and she's with the apple and grape stem cell technology, which, like I said, I already have the serum for that. So I might be using this serum since that's what she's with. And then I have also the thermal mask, which I used that the other night, and it was lovely. I loved it. But anyways, I just wanted to unbox. I wanted to show you the things that I had gotten. I'll go live sometime and we'll go over it of, you know, how I think of this cleanser, what I think about this, what I think about the other ones I showed you, and all that good stuff. And then one day I will just go live and I will just show you everything that I have as far as skincare. Because since I started using skincare, I want to say about 9 months ago now, I am just out looking and trying to find different skincare. How does it work? What works the best? How does it feel on my face? From the cheapest to the most expensive. It's not necessarily about the price, because something can be a decent price and be amazing product. And that's why I try to do it ranging from all prices, because not everybody can afford these expensive things, you know. And I know me, I don't buy anything at full price ever. I am one of those bargaining shoppers. And I also tell you where I get my stuff. I tell you how I get it. You know, you go back and you look at my videos. If you look this up right now, take a screenshot of it right now, you will buy this for $400 a bottle. You cannot find it no cheaper, nothing. It's $400 a bottle. But I was lucky when I bid on that. It came with the other three things, and I've got 3 bottles of this now. And it was like a $6,000, $7,000 thing, and I got it for like $65 because I was in there bidding at Whatnot. So in my description below is Whatnot. If you want to go check it out and stuff, and get you some deals, well, I give you $15 to automatically spend immediately. And then if you go to Punch's Closet, that's where I got a lot of this, or Best FR Less is where I got it. And yeah, go bid, go get you some good stuff, and have fun with it, because we only have one life, right? We're not promised 5 minutes. And what hobbies do you like? What do you like to do? Mine is skincare and makeup. And I try to make sure that everything I get for bargain prices. Now, some things I've forked out some money for, but I wanted to see if it worked. I wanted to see how well it worked. You know, that's kind of the way that I am. And also, I don't want people to go and spend money just because it says it's a great product and it has an expensive tag on it. Does not always necessarily mean that it is the greatest product. Like I said, I have foundation that's $10 that's just as good as the $50 or the $150 makeup I have. Now, I did not spend that on it, but that is what it is all day long. Tom Ford, go try to buy it. It's $150. I was lucky. I found another place on Whatnot, and he sold them for like $35, $40. I was lucky. I was in the right place at the right time. Then I went back and asked if he had more, and I was lucky, and he did. So I bought 2 more. Now, when you're bidding and stuff like that, though, you don't get the choice of what color do you want, you know? So a lot of mine are either lighter than my skin or darker than my skin. But at least since it's the same product, I can mix them together and make the perfect regiment for me. But yeah, that is my secret. Whatnot is my secret. And if you click down below in my description and you click on that link, it automatically gives you $15. Just be careful, because once you start with Whatnot, you can't go back. Okay? And you'll find yourself glued there all the time, because there is such good bargains for pennies on the dollar. I'm not even kidding you. That you just can't find anywhere else, and you kind of get crazy with it. Or you can get crazy. Or like a lot of us have talked, you know, because you can talk in the chat and stuff just like this while you're bidding. And a lot of us, you know, became addicted. So sometimes I have to like legitimately not go on Whatnot, because it is very addicting, especially if you can get something that you've wanted for a long time. Oh, for instance, Nislo shoes. They're right now for the Hirachis are $109. I got mine for $20 and $40 a piece. I used to wear Hirachis back in the 90s. They were one of my favorite shoes. I got 2 pair right now, and I got another pair coming. But for that price, real leather, I mean, that's what I'm talking about. You can't pass it up. It's like, oh, I need it. I need it. The clothing. We're talking Free People that's in the hundreds of dollars. I paid $60 for, $30 for, $50 for. You know, everything that I get, I don't pay full price for anything. Unless like makeup brushes, the BS small. These right here were, I think, $9.99 or something. They're my favorite because they're in an enclosed thing and the brushes are amazing. I just got through getting a travel set that is amazing because now they want me to promote their products. And look at these. They're beautiful. I used them, so they're beautiful. And they're in this amazing little makeup case. Same with the other one. So products see me, you know, showing their products, and then they're like, hey, will you promote our products? But on that, I'm very picky about that as well. I've got 2 curling irons sitting over here. I've got a sun, um, um, a foaming tanner, but I had to buy my own mitt and stuff so that I could put it on my body properly because I don't want to get it on my hands. I've got a bag over here I got to promote. I got a pair of overalls that are red, white, and blue. And I've got a lot more stuff coming in. But I only put it on YouTube if that's what they ask. So usually when they find me, they'll say, hey, YouTube Days, can you promote a 5-minute video about this for us? And we'll give you a link to give 10 to 20% off to your subscribers. And I'm like, sure, that's perfect. Yes, let's do that. But also I do research on the company and I make sure that they're not a bad company and that they're good and that their products are good. And I will use their products before I ever bring them to you. I always do. Always. So anyway, this was something I got at Temu and it wasn't very much. And I don't shop at Temu anymore, but it wasn't very much. This was like $1.99. And let me tell you something. When you put this on, you can feel it tightening. You can feel it tingling. And one night I slept in it and the next day, like, that's probably what's helping me a lot for that one wrinkle right there. And then right in through here. Like, believe it or not, this is $1.99, but it works great. So that's what I'm saying. You never know, if it's going to work or not work. But the reason I don't really buy from Temu anymore is because, number one, they're saying that the tariffs and stuff that they're shipping is outrageous. Number two, they're also saying that their products can harm you. And so I don't want to deal with that. I also don't buy from Shein anymore because I found out that they were making people, work in sweatshops. I'm not about that. I'm not going to do that. So I just quit buying from them. And that's where I got a lot of my clothing before I found Whatnot, was Shein. I bought because I could get them for a good price and they were nice. But if I know that they got people legitimately in these, like making them work in horrible conditions, and some people have even gotten vials of blood in their clothes, or they came with bugs or what have you. Yeah, I don't want no part of that. I don't want no part of that. So, I'm very open and honest about what I do. And honestly, I'm helping myself and I'm also trying to help all of you, the women or the men that are interested in skincare products or makeup or things like that. And like I said, more expensive doesn't mean more better. Now, the word is, what is the word? You get what you buy. No, because like I said, the products that I buy that are $1,500 in retail that are on the websites right now for that price, some of them I've gotten and I haven't liked them. And I would have been pissed as a consumer to pay $1,500 for a product that I did not like. Now, that's just me, but would you be? you know. Um, Mega, I have had a nose piercing since 2004, and it was just something that I wanted like a year or two after I got my belly button pierced, and it didn't hurt when I got it done, and it's just something I always wanted. And now I moved to, this is an opal, like a pearl type thing, and I moved to that, and I seriously like it. I just like it. It's not a fetish. I don't know how you would think that this would be a fetish, you know. But back in 2004, it was very big deal. People were getting a lot of piercings. I did my belly button and my nose, and that's pretty crazy. You know, that's as far as craziness went, that's how far I went with it. But people got their eyebrow pierced, people got, you know, they got the cow nose, they've got several piercings, they've got their lips pierced, they've got where Marilyn Monroe's mole is pierced, they've got down here pierced, they've got their tongue pierced, they've got their nips pierced, they got their other thing pierced. Like, that, none of that is my thing, you know, but it was just something I wanted to do, something I did, and now it's been shit so long, and I used to just have a diamond in it, and then when I would go to work sometimes, they wouldn't allow them, so I would have like a clear thing that I put on there. And then as I got older, I kind of liked the rings. And my nose is not that big, so I have to buy a ring that goes like right up here in your ear, because the actual nose rings and stuff are I have to bend them like a mofo, because my nose is small and none of those nose rings will fit my nose. It would be hanging way down here. So yeah, I hope I answered your question. And yeah, I'm gonna go try this new, because I also got me a new brush to cleanse my face. But I'm gonna go try this new, I think it's Nessif MD Dermaceuticals Dawn to Dusk Exfoliate and Cleanse, that you can use in the AM and the PM. And I believe this is made, I want to say by dermatologists. Let's see. It's made in the Netherlands. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever had a product that was made in the Netherlands. So I'll let you know what I think about this. It don't have a lot of weird ingredients or nothing in it either. Radish root ferment. What does that say? Filtrate. Radish root ferment filtrate. Very interesting. Never had anything. I don't think I've ever had a product from the Netherlands. Have you ever had a product from the Netherlands or anything from Netherlands? Yeah, it straight says right there, Netherlands. Do you see it? Right here. The Netherlands. The Netherlands. Hey, do you remember me? I asked a question about dating women elder to me. Just wanted to give you an update. Turns out she's into me, going on a coffee date this Sunday. Yes, Black Panther. Congratulations. I hope it's amazing, and I hope it, from a friendship, it turns into something bigger and better. And that's awesome that she said yes. And see, that's what it takes. Just asking. You have to ask. So she's into you. Yay! I'm so happy for you. You'll have to come back and let me know how the coffee date went. And you know what? Asking her on a coffee date or something like that is very good because you can sit there and chat with her and get to know her. Remember, listen to her. Let her talk and get to know her. And then vice versa. You talk and she can get to know you. And that's how the friendship starts. And I am so excited for you. Yay. Hell yeah. It was hard, but I manned up and did it. I told you to do it. I told you. I said, you never know. She might just say yes. And her saying yes, that's awesome. See, that makes me happy. I did something good. I gave you the courage. I said, you got to ask. If you don't ask, you're never going to know. And you was like, but what do you think about it? And I was like, if you're happy and if you two become happy, that's what I think about it. What's more important in this world? Happiness. You know what I mean? Because we're not even promised 5 minutes. You know what I mean? How did you do it? Tell me how you did it since you was scared and everything. I'm excited now. You got me excited because I remember when you came in and you was asking me about it. Tell me what you did. Tell me how you did it. Tell me how you did it. Tell me what you did. I don't think he will. I don't think he will. He is, I think, what did you say, 6 years old, younger than her? I think it was six or 10 years, something like that. It wasn't that much younger. And he has all his stuff together. She's a customer. I work part-time at a convenience store. Okay. Yeah. Well, there's a lot of men going for the cougars because like Black Panther and I talked about, the younger crowd isn't what they're looking for. They're looking for someone with brains and, has their own stuff together because a lot of the younger crowd don't have their stuff together these days. So the men I've noticed are going more after, the women that are older because they have their shit together and they are also, the men are getting more mature, it seems like, than the women. And I can say that from experience because my daughter is going to be 30 and my other one's going to be 25. And yeah, it's a whole different era. It's like my daughters are still like really young in the brain compared to how I was when I was, in my 20s. I was, older in the brain. You know what I mean, Ash? So I think I see why the younger guys are going after the older women. They have more in common with them. Because used to, the women grew up faster than the men, and now it seems like the men are growing up faster than, no, I was married, baby. I was married, tied down, had kids. She comes in from time to time. She used to always ask about me. However, I got to give props to my coworker, amazing wingman, by the way. He's the one who initiated everything. Well, how much older is she than you? Because I remember us talking about it, and I want to say 6 to 10 years. Or maybe it was a little bit older. Maybe she was she 15 years? But good job to your coworker. And remember you asked me, what did I think about it? And I said, as long as you are in your 20s and you got a job, you got a car, you got your stuff going on, it's all great. Because you had asked me about that. Now, I wish, Ash, that I was wild in my 20s, but unfortunately, in my 20th birthday was having my daughter, and I had a 3-year-old son at the time. So it was married, work, take care of kids, and go to sleep. I didn't have time to do much of anything. Sometimes when I got divorced, I was working 2 to 3 jobs, so I didn't have no time to party down. And that's what was weird, because when my kids grew up, I got to party a little bit, but not a lot. I'm 28, she's late 40s. Okay, so yeah, it was 15, 15 something difference. I should mention, however, that her brother-in-law also comes to my store. Her ex-brother-in-law. Okay, so she was married before, of course. Now, how old is her kids? Which doesn't really matter, but does she have kids? Are they like, they would be younger than you anyway, right? Yes, Ash, that's what we're trying to say, is that we were. Oh, no kids. Okay. Okay, so that's good. Now, Black Panther, do you have any children? Do you want children? Because, see, that's another thing you got to think of with an older woman. Sometimes we can't have kids. And so you got to really think, if you get in this relationship, make sure that, you don't want kids or something, because she may be where she can't have kids. That's the only fault that I see when you date an older woman, is that we can't produce those children, because we already did that, years and years ago. Now, she may have been one that just never wanted children. Nope, hate to say this, but been single all this while. The job that I got recently actually helped me to get the confidence I need. That is so awesome, because you're talking to people at the convenience store, which is taking you out of your shell, out of your comfort zone of being a non-talker. Okay, so that's one of the things you're going to want to talk about, But if she don't have kids already and she's in her 40s, she's not probably going to start having kids, because it gets very hard. Yeah, Peter, how are you doing? There's plenty of room here for you. We scooted over. Here you go. That's another thing I do on my channel, is people will come in and chat with me and ask me for advice, and I will tell them to the best of my ability, and then they'll come back and tell me what they did and how it worked out, and it makes me feel good. Now, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm just a product review model. But there's a lot more to me than just that. What are you doing tonight, Peter? Or this morning, I should say. Oh, it's almost 3. But yeah, Black Panther, make sure that when you're on the coffee date, that you let her know up front that that's one of the things, that you just don't want to have kids. And let her respond and tell you what she thinks, because that might make or break. But I don't think it will, because I don't think at her age, being in her late 40s, that she wants kids. That's true. I'm in investment banking, by the way. Recently landed this job. Congratulations. All this while I was preparing for this role. After having finally landed this job, it gave me the confidence to do what I want. And I think that's what you was wanting to write. That is a great job. Congratulations to you, because that's not a job, that's a career. And it sounds like you worked very hard to get that career. So, I'm giving you an applause for working hard and getting a career in investment banking, because that's not a job, that's a career. And I don't know nothing about investments and banking, except they put my money in there, and then I use my card. So, see? It sounds very technical. It sounds like you had to have college for it. You are welcome. You subscribed and liked? Oh, thank you, Peter. Mwah. Thank you so very much. That makes me happy too. And it doesn't cost anything. It's free. It is free. And if you have any questions, just chat with me, because Black Panther came in here, I think it was just a few days ago. I want to say 4 or 5 days ago, he came in, and or within the last week, I think it was, and he chatted with me about what did I think about younger men, being with older women. And I just put it out to him that if, both of them are happy, and he's at least in almost, the later 20s, they say that men mature at age 27. They say that women mature at age 25. But nowadays, I wouldn't say that the women actually mature at that. Hey, Charlotte, how are you doing? I wouldn't say the women actually mature at that age anymore, but I would say that the men usually mature around the age of 27, 28. That's usually when a man starts wanting to settle down and, be with someone. From what I've seen from even my own experience. How's Charlotte doing? Long time no see, friend. So I'm so excited, Black Panther. I cannot wait for you to come back and tell me that it went. When are you going? When are you going? When are you going? What are you going to wear? Oh, there's so much to do now. You gotta wear, because you're going to a coffee shop, so you don't want to overdress. So you want to wear something that, I don't know how your dress style is. You're going Sunday morning. Okay. I don't know, but I would say more of like casual clothing. I don't know. I would say you wear business attire since you're in banking investment. But I would say like a button down shirt, maybe a pair of slacks, some loafers, but nothing, like dress up, dress up. Like you probably do at work. I would dress down just a little bit because it's a coffee shop and you don't want to over intimidate her. I'm Canadian, so it's just a Timmy's. What's a Timmy's? What's a Timmy? We don't have a Timmy's here. Interesting. I do think it's in our late 20s when men mature more than any other age, but I could be wrong. No, it is. Tim Hortons. Oh, so it's just a coffee shop, like a mom and pop coffee shop, not a franchise. Like a relaxed type coffee shop. Oh, that's so good to hear, Charlotte. I'm glad to hear that, babe. I never heard of Tim Hortons, but of course I live in the United States. So I don't live in, never even been to Canada. Now I heard Canada is very beautiful. There's very beautiful places in Canada, but I've never been there. I've never been outside of the United States. Now, when I was younger, I kind of wanted to travel, but now I'm terrified because there's just too much weird stuff, and I don't know other languages, so I'd be in trouble. It's a huge thing here in Canada. Imagine Starbucks, but cheap. Imagine Boston Dunkin' Donut. Okay, so that's what I was picturing, was like a Starbucks. That's because that's what we have. And we have Dunkin' Donuts as well. So that's kind of what I was picturing. So that's great. Now, at this place, do they have like a couch setting? Because some coffee shops have like couch settings where you can sit there, drink your coffee, and be more comfortable. Big in the United States, where at? I live in Missouri. I've never heard of one. I never even seen one. But see, coffee didn't become very, very big until, what, the last 10 years? And I haven't been around. I went to Wisconsin, but I didn't really go around anywhere. So I haven't really been nowhere. And I noticed coffee shops started becoming really, really popular. I want to say in the last 10 or so years. It became when Starbucks came out, even though Dunkin' Donuts has always been here, It's like when Starbucks came out, it became like more of a everybody let's go have coffee type of thing. And when it was Dunkin' Donuts, it was more like everybody let's go have donuts. So Dunkin' Donuts was more known for their donuts opposed to their coffee that I remember. Now, I don't even know if we have like because now we have like donut shops. You know the one I'm talking about? Yeah, I don't even, I never, Blue Springs where? Arkansas? Blue Springs? I honestly have never heard of Tim Hortons. Blue Springs, Missouri? That's not close by me. If you look where Springfield and Blue Springs is, that's a distance from me. I wonder why they didn't put one in Springfield. Or if they did, I probably don't know because I live in the country now. I'm not in Springfield a lot. Only when I need to really go shopping or if I need to, go see my daughters, that's where I have to go is Springfield. I've never heard of Tim Hortons though. But Black Panther, do they have like the couch setting area where you don't have to necessarily set in the bar stools or in the chairs? You can set, because I've went into coffee places and they have like a couch, and like comfortable chairs. And that way you can actually sit there and have a conversation opposed to sitting in those uncomfortable chairs. I know, Tonic, but at least I can see. How are you tonight? I watched you on your skateboard. I liked how you got really close to his face and then you'd move away and you just kept skating all over. I loved it. It was great. Their coffee sucks? Oh no. They're supposed to start opening more Tim Hortons in 2028. Oh wow, Peter. But they're saying yeah, you do like to. We have like 4 different skateboards in our shop because my husband's friend before he passed away was a skateboard maker. So we have 4 different professional skateboards. Yeah, you was just skating around while he was saying stupid shit and you was just Imagine being stalked all the way to your house and the perpetrator sitting there recording you and you're just like doing your own thing, just skating around on your skateboard. Kind of getting up in his face going, yeah, what? But imagine, seriously, somebody going to another state to stalk and harass a person. I just bought a new truck. They have a galaxy print and it matches my purple board. Oh, that's really cool. Congratulations on your new truck. And yeah, your board looked cool. Do you do tricks or you just like to skateboard? Because I think at your age, you probably don't really like to do the tricks as much because you don't want to break legs or whatever. You probably just like skating. It's not as dangerous. Probably when you was younger, you liked doing tricks and stuff, and now you're like, no, my body hurts when I get up. So it looks like we're going to get a Tom Horton, probably. Peter, are we getting one in Springfield? I'll have to try the coffee, but I'm a coffee drinker. I'm drinking coffee right now. I'm still learning I can do a few things to get up and down curbs, and I like to hit the skate park. Yeah, is it fun to be like, have control and be like, zoom. It's cool you have a skate park because I honestly don't think we have a skate park. And we just got, not too long ago, an indoor ice skating ring. We didn't have one of those for years. Years. And I know Canada has one outdoors. That would be amazing. That would be fun. But I'm scared I might fall and hurt myself, so I don't know. But that's cool. And I thought we had some kind of little skate parks, but I'm not for sure. It's complete freedom. My friend opened a Tim Hortons and swore by the coffee. I tried it and yuck. Well, I love coffee, so I will let you know if I like it or not. Because I will not drink Folgers. I will not drink Maxwell House. I don't even like Dunkin' Donuts. I never drink McDonald's. I love like real, actual, the taste of coffee. I love taking a random trail and just see where I end up. Yeah, and on a skateboard, at least you don't have to walk. You can ride back. Just be careful on them random trails. I love coffee and can't stand Dunkin' or Starbucks. Now, I like Starbucks. I just don't like the price. I just got through buying, the little pods. They're like $14 for like 20 of them. Which I added that up. That's like $1 or something a coffee. And if there's no skate park, I'm sure there's still skaters out there jumping curves and stuff. Yeah, but we have like some kind of skate park, but it's not like with the big, huge ramps and stuff like that. We don't really have that. So you don't get a lot of skaters out of, Springfield, Missouri, if you know what I mean. K-Cups at Kroger, yeah. I didn't like that whenever I actually drank that coffee. I didn't like that. Maybe we have different tastes in coffee. But I do not like Folgers or Maxwell House. It was a pleasure meeting you today. Gotta hit the sack. Again, thank you for your advice. I probably wouldn't have approached her if it weren't for you. And oh, Charlotte is right. The coffee sucks. Have a good one, Black Panther. Good morning, Nick. You got to tell me all about it. You got to tell me everything about your date. I'm so excited. If you want to and you don't want to do it live, hit me in my email and tell me all about it. What's up with you this morning, Nick? Are you just waking up? Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for you. I hope it works. I'm going to pray for you that it's going to be a good match and you're going to be happy. Yes, you just woke up. All right, see you soon, Charlotte. You have a good one. Yeah, I'm getting ready to head off too. I've been here for 78 minutes and I need to go wash this face, but you'll have to rewind it, Nick, to see what my show is about and the mask that I got. I'm gonna try it out tomorrow and today sometime and see what I think about it. But I slept all day, so I'm not tired, and I've got 6 videos I need to get out in the next few days. So, yeah. But anyways, yeah, I'm sorry, sweetie. You missed it. I've been on for 78 minutes and 49 seconds. I haven't had a big crowd or nothing. It's just been some people coming in. Hey, John. Yes, 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 they suck. Now, 8 o'clock, that sounds familiar. It sounds like, you too, Nick. You have a great day. I think I've tried 8 o'clock. I don't think I've tried the whole beans, though, because I don't crumble it up by myself, with a grinder or anything. I don't think I liked it. I don't remember. Yeah, it's a big red bag. But I think I tried it at someone else's house. I was visiting or something. I don't remember if I liked it or if I didn't like it. Now you got me where I'm going to have to go buy it. I'm going to have to go buy it and see if I like it. Because I'm a very big coffee drinker. The main thing is, I don't know if I'm going to say this right, but Jernavella? Is it Jernavella? Garnavella? Something like that. and Starbucks is the main coffee that I drink. Is it Genevella? Is it Genevella? Are you laughing at me? Because I don't know how to pronounce it. Genevella, right? Javelia. How do you say it? Pronounce it for me, John. I don't know anything you said, but welcome in. But now you're spamming my chat, so I have to say bye. Bye. You can't spam my chat. I don't like that. Thank you, Nightly. What is it? How do you pronounce? I know I said it wrong. I got to get it right before I leave. Do the pronunciation. G Val Ia. G Valia. Why is it a tongue twister? G Valia. Givalia. Givalia. Givalia? Givalia? Is it Givalia? Oh my God, it's too early for this. Givalia. 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 Okay, tomorrow morning, or in the morning when my husband gets up, I'm going to say, would you... Would you like some Malia? He's gonna go, what the fuck is that? It's your coffee. Anyways, he loves that coffee. So it's either I drink that if I run out of my Starbucks, because I really like the Starbucks. Accent on second vowel. Okay, so... Is it vol or val? Vol or val? And I have yes, I have an accent for sure. Vol, val. Is it G-Valia? 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 G-Val. Because like Valerie, Val or Vol. Because there's also people that say Valerie, Vol. So... I feel stupid. Knock me on my head some more because I already got a brain injury. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to Google how to say G-Valia. Peter, I hope you do too. I wish you nothing but the best. Have an amazing day today. And I will be live again possibly sometime today because I got some things to do. So if you want to see me sometime today, or definitely I'm going to be doing the Diddy trial. So I will be live during the Diddy trial, and I'll be telling you all what is going on in the courtroom. I'm going to be your reporter for the days that we are in the Diddy trial. Right now I'm watching the Karen Reed trial. Accent on the second syllable. I'm not good at punctuation, spelling. John, I've got you doing all stuff you're not good at. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm not good because my accent is accenting it. It's accenting it out. It's not good. Christian, hello. I just lost my great grandma a couple of days ago, but I hope you're having a good day. Looks so good today. Christian, I am so sorry for your loss, my love. I know how you feel, as I've lost my grandparents, my great-grandparents, my mom and my dad, my aunts and my uncles, and even my dog. So I know how you feel, love. And it's just going to take time for you to process. But know that your great-grandmother is always going to be there in spirit, because I believe that the spirit does live on because we are born of energy. I don't believe the spirit dies. And when I did die and I was on life support, I went to heaven. So Deep South, South Carolina. Well, I'm in the South, Missouri. I'm smack dab in the middle. And people say I have an accent, and then I say I don't have an accent. And then since I'm a fast talker, people think that I'm from, like different places because people in Missouri, they talk slow and drawn out, and I'm a fast talker. So, yeah. Yep, yep. Auctioneer, yep, yep. The reason I know that is because my uncle was an auctioneer. And then I always be like, yep, yep. I love it. But South Carolina is beautiful from what I've heard. I've just never actually been there. But I got a lot of different people that I know from the internet that live there. And the beach, or not the beach, but the ocean, they say is absolutely breathtaking. But again, I've only been to the ocean in Florida all the way down to the Keys. I've been there. I did a 1 month trip from the top of Florida all the way to the Keys right before in 2017 or 18, right before that hurricane came through and took it out. Thank you, love. I appreciate it. You're welcome, Christian. Just remember, she is here with you. More than ever. More than ever. Just talk to her. And if you notice things move, or you notice lights blinking, or you notice your electricity is higher than normal, remember, spirits run off energy. Nice state, lived here all my life, upper part of the state, close to the foothills of North Carolina. So you got South Carolina, and then you got North Carolina, and you're more up further south. But why? I live in Southwest Missouri. And how come, if you know how you're south, right? How come you're over here and then I'm right here, and then it goes from there, it goes down to Kentucky, Louisiana, it goes, I'm trying to think of all the states. Um, Atlanta, Georgia, on down, you know what I'm saying? Um, EK, I think they can. I think they sure do. That's my opinion, though. That's my opinion. Everybody has one. So, that's just my opinion. I don't know the truth. I just know that when I feel like the presence of my mom is in here, um, my electricity goes way high, and my lights will blink or burn out when it's a brand new light bulb, or I smell her perfume. Well, when I died, I went to a beautiful place. And I don't have time to talk about it because I was getting ready to get off of here. But if you go to, I love the reactions. No, you're good. You're good. That's why I'm live. I got to give you a reaction. But anyway, take a deep breath. Okay. I'm trying to be serious. I believe that our spirit goes on, to our maker, wherever, top or bottom. And if it does go on to the top, I believe that our loved ones are allowed to come back and rescue us from different situations, or notify us from different situations, and help us. That's my belief. And we're all built of electricity. We have enough electricity in our bodies to light up New York City, just in our bodies. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Why do you think that when people try to find the spirits or whatever, talk to them, they use the electromagnetic stuff, blah, 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 that I don't know nothing about, but they use that. Hello, I'm not American, but I have great plans to travel to a fine place called Chirac in the beautiful city of Baltimore. Is 15,000 enough to travel around these cities? Yes, but you talking about Baltimore, Maryland? Are you talking about plumb up, way up? No, way up. Is that, what is that? By, how long are you wanting to be, how long are you wanting to be here, Solomon? And have you already gotten your hotel, you know, like your, wherever you're going to stay and all that and everything? So 15,000 would just be for you to be here and you're eating and all that stuff. Is that what you're talking about? Because I do know that Baltimore is more expensive than where I live. Where I live in Missouri, like my cigarettes are like $5.47, and I think Baltimore is more like $8, $9. Yes, they do. I knew a guy who had a spirit voice come from a radio in his car. Weird part is the switch was off. Exactly. Exactly. Jack, I don't know a Jeff. So why are you in my room looking for a Jeff? And Jack, you have the same name as my dad, so be careful how you talk. I got some respect for you. My dad's no longer with us. Oh, I don't remember. Hell, there's so many people that hit on me, I don't even think about it. It's all right, baby. I lost him in 2016 because someone crossed over in his lane texting and hit him head on, and they both were pulling trailers with a truck, and it killed my dad. I'm sorry for your loss as well, Jack. But yeah, when you come in and I like your name because, you know, my dad was a good man. That's why I was Baltimore, Maryland, where The Wire was filmed. Perhaps a week-long trip, just planning it out. Okay, Solomon, do you already have, you're welcome, Jack. Do you already have your hotel or your extended stay or wherever you're going to stay planned out and paid for? My dad was a hell of a man, too. I loved him. Yes, exactly. It's okay, John. I lost my mom 3 years before that in my arms. My mom had died in my arms, and I didn't even know she was going to die. That ripped my heart out. That did something to me. That I literally watched my mother's spirit leave her body. I literally watched it. Like, I'm not even joking. I literally watched my mother leave her body. I'm so sorry to hear that. But you know what? He's not suffering anymore. And now he can come back and he can see you. And if you talk to him, he's there. When he was 12. I'm so sorry to hear that. I was present when my mom passed too. Yeah, it freaked me out, John. I literally, since the age of 38, I have never been the same. I've never been the same. It does, Paul, don't it? Recommendations would be staying at an extended stay. So, I'm trying to think of what's in Baltimore, Maryland. Also, it's a very fast-paced state from what I know of. So just be careful who you get to know and who you talk to and who you allow in your space, because you don't want to get robbed and you don't want, you know, things happening to you, because there's a lot of violence and stuff. So, you know, yeah, you need to be careful. No, Greg, I don't have one. Uh, yeah, John, is right. And like I was saying to my husband the other night, I said, that is one memory, like, I think is burned into me. Like, I'm never going to forget the way I felt, the way that it was, like, uh, everything. Like, it's just never, like, yeah, yeah. And to know she was never, ever coming back, like, ever. To watch her spirit leave her body was just I watched her spirit leave her body. Like, I seen it. I seen her spirit. I just, oh, it's crazy. I don't, that's why I know that we live on. And also, I went to heaven. If people want to know about that, you'll have to go down in my videos and see when I went to heaven. I was talking to a Bible scholar and I didn't even know it. And they were asking me questions about my experience in heaven. And then he started bringing up what was in the Bible, and it matched what happened, what I saw, and what, everything. So, yeah. But let's keep in good spirits, because you know what? They're in a better place, I feel like, than we are right now. Because, let me tell you something. I wanted to stay in heaven. Exactly. Exactly. And sometimes, does this sound bad if I say that sometimes when people die, I feel saddened that, how do I explain it, that I still have to stay, and like they're so much, like, I know where they're going. If they believed in God, like, I'm jealous, like, I know where they're going. Does that sound bad of me? It's not a jealous thing, but it's like, if they believe in God, like, they're lucky. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like they're lucky. When he passed, I felt nothing because I couldn't comprehend the situation's gravity. I thought everything was going to be okay, like I was going to see him again, but unfortunately I was wrong. And you was very, very young. You was very young. You was 12, right? So you hadn't even hit your teenage years yet, and your brain was still a child trying to develop into even just a teenager, going through, all of that testosterone and everything. I hope so, because I lost my dad before my birthday last year. Marie, I'm so sorry about your loss, love, but remember, he is with you, and just talk to him. Talk to him. They do like little signs, like sometimes they'll even throw something, or they'll knock something over, or you'll see them in your dream and they'll talk to you. That is them actually coming and talking to you. And sometimes they don't appear because they're afraid they're going to scare you as well. So they don't want to scare you. Like, if you're afraid of ghosts and stuff, they might not appear like you would want them to. Like, some people have seen their loved ones at their bedside, and in form. Then he definitely hears you, and he's your guardian angel. Like, I tell people all the time, my mom and dad, I have the best guardian angels in the world because they're my mom and dad. But I hate hearing, and at the same time, I hate hearing it. And then at the same time, like, I'm not jealous of it, but like, I wish that I know where they're going. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, to me, they're lucky because I know where they're going since I went to heaven. And now, before that, I never thought of it like that. I never thought of it like it was, not a jealousy thing, but like a, um, I know where they're going type of thing. You know what I mean? It's, I don't know. It's so different now that I've been there, and it's like, the first thing I think of is the person is not in pain anymore, especially if they were very sick, you know, and having to deal with that, you know. Um, they are able to be around you more. Yeah, you'll smell the perfume. Yes. Now let me read this. I don't have poltergeist type stuff, but sometimes my dad's cigar smoke smell or my mom's perfume smell will present itself. Hasn't happened often, but it sure happened. Exactly. Exactly. I was all alone with him when he passed in the hospital from COPD. And you know what? That is so horrible to not be able to breathe. So I know in a way you didn't want to let him go, but in the other way, you didn't want him to continue, you know, not being able to breathe, because that's what happened with my grandmother. But she also got cancer in her throat. I don't know if I'll ever see him again or if he would hear me if I talked to him. But one thing that's eating me alive is that forgetting him. No, you'll never forget him. Did you remember what he looks like, right? Have you ever had him come in your dreams to see you, Jack? Like even as a little boy? Like do you go back to being 12 and your dad comes and like talks to you and then you wake up and you're like, "Well, that was weird." Okay, then that means he's coming to talk to you. But he takes you back to being 12 because that's when he last saw you. So he's trying to remind you. My dad and grandma passed the same night. Wow. They went together. That's beautiful. That is, it's absolutely beautiful. I know that people see it different, you know, and that's horrible. That's horrible that she had that. That stuff it absolutely took a lot of people out. And I am so sorry to hear that, you know. Um, Unfortunate event that happened in America. Um, there's a lot of unfortunate events that happen in America, but we lost a lot of amazing human beings over that unfortunate event. And I'll just leave it at that. You know what I mean? But my belly is growling, so I got to go get me some food. And Betty's out of coffee. The funeral director that cremated him chose to put a poem of rainbows, and that day I saw a double rainbow. I felt better at that moment. I knew he was there with me at that moment. That is beautiful. A green substance. You're still so beautiful. Well, thank you. No, Solomon, he said I can't say it out loud, but the COVID. Good morning to you, A Green. But I'm getting ready to get up here because thank you, Adrian. Somebody just came in a while ago and told me my glasses were too big. See? Opinions, opinions, opinions. But I need to go to the ladies' room. I need to eat. I need to scrub my face. I need to get coffee. I got so much I need to do. And I don't want to leave all of you, but I love you so much. But I have to leave you all because I have to go get all this done or I'm going to be in a mess. We don't want a mess over here. But I pray that you subscribe to me. Marie, you are so welcome, baby. You are so welcome. And anytime you want to come in and chat with me, I am always here. Oh, Jack, sending love to you. I'm sending prayers and love to you. Prayers of healing, prayers of love. Um, oh, thank you, John, and thank you so much, A Green. I just want, I hate leaving all of you because it's so nice to talk to you. Um, thank you, Marie, for subscribing. And thank you, everyone who hit that like button. That means so much to me. You don't know how much that means to me, just hitting that like button. It just makes me feel liked, you know. Makes me feel like I didn't go live for nothing. You know, somebody likes me. I'm a character, and I just hope that you guys like me for me. But, if you want to know about the Diddy trial, definitely get your butt over to my channel, because we are going to be live, and I'm going to be telling you everything that's going on in the courtroom. I, Betty Washam, am going to be your reporter and report back to you everything that's going on in the courtroom. So if you want to know about the Diddy trial, get your behind here. We will start at the time trial starts, and we will end when the trial ends, and then that night we will go over it, and we will figure out what we think about all the mess. So I love you all. Double tap that screen. And they tell me that all the time. My kids tell me that is so crazy you said that, Jack, because my kids tell me that all the time, that they are so lucky to have a mom like me. They tell me that all the time. They send me poems. They send me things. They tell me on the phone, like they tell me in person, and it just makes it all worth it. You know, everything I've done for them, and now they're grown adults, and it's like, wow. And they're good, amazing citizens, and they have careers, and I must have did something right. But anyways, I love you all, and don't forget, be here when it's Diddy trial time, because we're gonna be reading, because they won't allow us in there. They're not gonna televise it. Oh, thank you, Jack. They're not gonna televise it, so it's gonna be up to me to read it all to you. So I'm gonna be doing that, and then that night I'm gonna go live, and we're gonna go back over it and see what we think about what the witness said, or things like that. We're gonna go back over it, and we're gonna do our spidey senses, and I'm gonna be the reporter, and we're gonna have a good time, and hopefully they put him away for a long time. Now, if you guys don't know, they already gave him another chance the other day for a I lost my words. Plea deal. So they gave him 2 plea deals. 2. I've never heard of anybody given 2 plea deals. So they gave him 2 times. So if he comes back and he gets 3 lifetime sentences, that's on him. Because supposedly, they won't tell us what they are yet, but supposedly he would have done only a fraction, and he would have came out and been able to still live his life. But stubborn narcissist. And he's got 4 law firms. Not 4 lawyers, 4 law firms. Imagine if you had to represent him. And all the sick stuff and everything. And I'm going to have to be careful about what I say, because, like, when they're talking, and if they're talking about SA or something, I have to reword it another way. It's going to be about P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Sean Diddy Combs. All right, I'm out of here. I love you. I'm out.